Hello, I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're discoing. I miss you guys. All right, this is a presentation, a bearish case for a top in gold, like monthly, maybe yearly top, with collective mania and euphoria everywhere in the world. If you are a retail investor, even pros, every person in the world now believe that gold is going to the moon. It became a meme stock. Beautiful. And I'm here to prove otherwise. And gold actually topped in 21st of April, 22nd of April. And this whole move is just distribution, like what happened between in March 2013 when the waterfalls happened in gold. We're gonna have something like that, like what happened in 2013. We topped in 2011 and we chopped for 2 years, and now another one. But I'm thinking we're not gonna stay that long this time. Beautiful. I'm not. Now, most every analyst I know is bullish on gold, bearish on the dollar. Every known one is, but in actuality, the pros are doing other things. The commercials in gold, the commercials in silver, and also the commercials in the dollar. Commercials is a term that the CO2 report refers to smart money. The pros and large speculators, supposedly the momentum people who are not very smart in the past. Beautiful. So in the past, every time the commercials in black go over the red line, which is the divider between put and call, and become net long, a price expansion to the upside happens in the dollar. What is the percentage? 100% of the time. 100% of the time this happened. So there is no way, no, there is a way, but the probability is extremely high that we're gonna have a dollar rally based on that effect itself. The commercials are not long and everybody is net short. So this is COT. This is the macro shift. Now in the dollar, in the weekly time frame, we do have a breakout in the price action that came with both bullish disco combo and bullish divergence. You have higher lows in stochastic and RSI, where the RSI missed the oversold level. And last time this happened, it was late September, October 2024, and we know what happened to the dollar. It went up from 100 to 111 in a DX, 110 in a DXY, and gold get destroyed at that time. And the one before that, July 2023, and we know what happened to gold after that. So this pattern happened 100% of the time, and every time it destroyed gold. And this came with absolute euphoria and complacency by pros, analysts, and retail at the same. All of them. And you can see this every cycle. They always think gold can never go down at the top of the cycle. So this is a macro shift in the USD/DXY in a weekly time frame. Now we look at the MACD itself in the weekly time frame for the USD/DXY, and every time you have a bullish MACD here, you never have a rally in gold, but in actuality you have a bear leg every time, 100% of the time, and you can check it. Okay, so that implies a breakdown in this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so this is the USD/JPY RSI only, and every time in the daily time frame you go over 50 in the RSI for the USD/JPY, pressure happens to gold every time, every single time. Okay, every time. Good stuff, good stuff. So this is another 100% of the time USD/JPY RSI only. Let's look at GLD itself. GLD is still in breakdown mode and retesting this breakdown trend line, and and still in topped in 22nd of April with the blow off volume and price destruction after that. And this is the third highest volume this year, which coincides with this retesting. And also, if you have high volume like that and the price does not move, this is absolutely, in volume analysis, this is distribution, which means the smart people are selling to the not very smart people. Good stuff. So we talked about the COT, USD, and USD JPY, and GLD. Let's talk about GNOG, which is the highest risk. It is 2x of GDXJ. GDXJ is the ETF for junior gold miners, and usually gold miners react faster because it's highest risk. So the highest risk in gold miners are the juniors, and the highest risk in juniors is JNOG because of the 2x. All right, so JNOG did complete 5 waves up in a classic account in an Elliott wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the classic divergences of every top. And we have a classic divergence now where you have high and higher high, and you have lower high in the RSI, and also the destruction of volume. After we completed the third wave, the volume collapsed, which means it's distribution by the smart to not very smart. So now this is absolutely a valid count in JNOG, in Elliott wave. All right, so this is okay. So we talked about this one. It's the same. What is wrong with me? Okay, so this is the seasonality for JNOG. 100% of the time, last 20 years, 100% of the time, you have negative both August and September. 100% of the time. You can see that, not right here. Look, it's always negative. Last 20 years. Okay, 100% of the time, last 20 years, you have negative JNOG in, which means the junior gold miners, 100% of the time. So you are really against seasonality, very strong one. And that came with bearishness too, and bullish euphoria. All right, so this is JNOG in the daily time frame, and another pattern now. We have higher high for the last 2 days, but we failed to close above the high. And this is, as I said, this is the highest risk. Usually, that's why it is the best thing to give you an idea about the direction of gold. This is the highest of the highest risks. Okay, so you have a bull trap. It's not confirmed yet, but it has the same characteristics where you have lower high in the RSI, which is negative divergence. And last time this happened, which is this time in June, JNOG got destroyed. And before that. So I try to convince you here that a smart money via COT report, bullish dollar, bearish silver, bearish gold. I try to explain to you the micro shift that's going on now in the dollar via the weekly time frame. I try to convince you, try to illustrate things. I don't have to convince you that the USD JPY RSI always destroy gold in the daily time frame whenever it goes over 50. I showed you GLD price action and how it is a classic distribution, and I talk about GNOG in seasonality, daily and weekly time frame. Please like if you like, please share, please subscribe, and remember, disco is forever.